It is my great pleasure to send this message to the African Regional Seminar on the Universalization of the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, or TPNW. This seminar will be an important moment for you to take stock of the state of nuclear disarmament efforts, the place of a TPNW in the disarmament landscape, and the role of African states in bringing about the total elimination of nuclear weapons. The dangerous nuclear rhetoric accompanying the Russian Federation's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 has again brought the risk of nuclear war to the forefront of popular consciousness. Thanks to research on the humanitarian consequences of nuclear weapons, we know that the impact of nuclear war, or even a detonation of a single nuclear weapon, cannot be confined in either time or space. Given the global ramification of any use, addressing the threat posed by nuclear weapons is everyone's business. African states have already taken an essential step of denuclearizing their continent through the Prendaba Treaty. But it is clear that the work of eliminating nuclear weapons does not end there. Members of the African group are key participants in nuclear disarmament discussions and were central to the negotiations leading to the adoption of the TPNW. South Africa, in particular, as the only state to have renounced its nuclear arsenal, played a major role. Given Africa's historic advocacy for nuclear disarmament, it is no surprise that it is well represented amongst the TPNW's ranks. Today, 15 African states have ratified the TPNW and 18 more have signed the treaty. Signing and ratifying the TPNW is an important signal. Most directly, of course, it obliges a state party to abide by the terms of a treaty, notably the undertaken not to develop, test, produce, manufacture, otherwise acquire, possess or stockpile nuclear weapons or other nuclear explosive devices. It is also a serious commitment to a humanitarian and human-centric approach to nuclear disarmament and opens the door for a state to participate in the important work of further implementing the treaty. That includes the groundbreaking ongoing work to operationalize the TPNW's articles regarding victim assistance and environmental remediation and commitments states parties have made to fulfill those articles. The Secretary General of the United Nations is the depository of the TPNW, and the Secretariat is ready to assist states that wish to become party to it. To that end, we have prepared a step-by-step guide to becoming a party to the TPNW that is freely available on the website of the UN Office for Disarmament Affairs. We're ready to address any additional questions states may have. I should also like to point out that the meetings of states parties to the TPNW are open to participation by all non-state parties as observers. Unlike many other treaties, observers to the TPNW meetings have wide-ranging opportunities to participate in discussions regarding the implementation of the treaty and to gather first-hand insights regarding states parties' views and plans. 10 African states participated as observers at the first meeting of states parties in June of last year. I would encourage all non-states parties present here today to consider doing likewise at the second meeting of states parties, scheduled to take place between 27th of November and 1st of December 2023 in New York. The elimination of nuclear weapons is a global responsibility. All states have a part to play. The TPNW is a historic contribution to achieving a world free of nuclear weapons. I wish you successful deliberations over the next 2 days.